Hey kids. Oh, so this is part 2 of that reading. The Kali energy, the eraser, the wiping the slate clean. We're going to find out. We're going to spill the tea, kids. So, yeah, you were being portrayed as the bad person. There's somebody that, it's a third party karmic thing, who's watching your videos if you do this, or watching you on social media even if you don't do this, okay? It's like you thought there was somebody in the picture, and there are that person, the karmic, and several other people are watching you, and they're not happy with you. You may have even had somebody say to you, I don't like that you're on social media. And you were just like, well, what do you have to do with what I'm doing? But it's because the things that you say, you may not intentionally be speaking about yourself, but the things that you say out of the pureness of your heart may be incriminating them, and the people that they've been talking to are careless. The people they've been talking to are seeing who you are, and it's like they're looking back on the past things that you have posted, and they're seeing whatever it is that you do and the purity of it, and they're like, what? This doesn't make any sense. And so they can't, like, they're looking to say something negative about you and they can't find it. So these people that are doing the negative are doing the negative because they're doing the negative, okay? So they're doing a negative smear campaign about you so that the focus is off of them. And that's what these kind of people do all the time because they think they won't get caught. But guess who's watching them? Your people in the heavenly realm. God. You know, I have a magnet on my refrigerator with Jesus like this, and he said, and it says, I saw that. Because you think that you can get away with things, but your life will be better, and your transition after you leave this earth will be easier because you did the right thing. That's my goal now, you know, especially since my son passed away. It made me really say, hey, let me just spend the rest of my life in dedication to love, leaving a legacy of love. And sometimes the people that we thought loved us and going to be there for us when we're going through the worst times, they're out playing around. They're not there. Or they're like, I can't take it. It's too intense. She's too intense. He's too intense. Kali is putting an end to all of this. And Kali is fierce, man. Kali don't mess around, baby. So they have carless, no car repo or car issues. So their karma is coming. And it's coming in increments. See, stalking and watching. Obsessed with you. Trying to find something on you. But you know what? I've cut my hair. You know what? You know what it is? It's their karma. Your karma is going to be good. They're making their own karma right now. I have Archangel Michael here too. It says, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will keep life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. You're already in it. You already know what you're supposed to be doing. They're haunted by what they did, by the way that they behaved, because now they have to look at themselves, okay? So they're having memory, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. Some of them are in an addictive group with people who have addictions, drinking, getting stupid, okay? And they might be over-medicating themselves, and it's going to cause, they already have health issues because of it. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business. Well, they're in your business, but they're going to find out that you're a genuine person. And maybe the person that was influencing them to be in your business is the one that's the deceptive one. And that always comes out in the wash. So if you're an upstanding person, don't worry about it. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, and fact. You were doing this because you knew you were being lied to, especially if it's a romantic relationship, a love relationship. It was like you almost got a message that you had to look, and it's not something you would do. It isn't even that you went through their phone, but it's something that you had to look so that you'd find out the truth, because if you didn't find out the truth, you may have been in danger in one way or another, okay? Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. You're trying to not be that way, but they may be saying, and they're doing comparisons. When you were with them, I'm going to say him, so but if it could be male or female. When you were with them, you started to notice that they were saying things that were different, and they were doing a comparison. They didn't tell you that, but you said, you know, for instance, if they say, well, I love the way you dress, and but it's like when they said it, you were like, you felt they're comparing me to somebody else. And you're like, why would I think that? Why would I think that? Well, because of all the other stuff that was happening, right? It's like you may have hair down to your backside, and the person that they're comparing you to doesn't have that. Whatever it is, all right? Or they don't have your personality. They don't have your heart, okay? So there's little things that were showing up and were making you like, what? Ignoring. My advice to you is to ignore them. And if you're worried about them ignoring you, it is a good thing. You're being saved. This is a horrible thing. It's worse than you think it is, okay? Forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. They may have done something so underhanded and so gross that you just had to walk, okay? Because they disrespected you. And I'm not going to get into what I think it is, okay? But you take it for what it is, because I'm not going to say that on here. But it's like you felt like you were violated. That's what I'm going to say to you, okay? Because they were different intimately. That's what I'm going to say, okay? Drama starter. They love it. They stir it up. They stir it up because you are a very calm person. You are a very grounded person and a very spiritual person. I'm going to tell you something. Since you, or if you didn't walk away yet, when you do, your chakras are all going to clear. Your body is going to change. Your skin is going to change. Your nails, your hair, everything. They were draining every ounce of nutrients and anything that your body was trying to produce, okay? So it's going to be like you're going to have more collagen. You're going to look younger. I'm so excited about this for you, okay? You're going to get away from these drama starters. Bankrupt. They have money issues. Or the person that the third party person may, and they're not telling the truth. Okay, shine. Your light irritates their demons. Look at the crucifix. I have a crucifix necklace that I wear all the time. But today I have my medicine bag on for this reading because, whew, kissing ASS. They wanted you to kiss their flippy dip, their butt. And you weren't going to do it. Fishing for comments. They like to have a lot of attention. You don't need it. You're content within yourself and in the love that you have for God and spirit and everything else. Jackpot, winning money, getting rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. I'm telling you a story now, and I'm going to include myself in it. I walked away from someone and I knew that my abundance was the flow was being cut because of the energy that I was ingesting, being around certain people. As soon as I did, I have a really good credit score. The day that I did, I got a notice from my bank, my credit card went up my credit score, not my credit card, my credit score went up 25 points. So it was confirmation that the abundance is coming. You have to let go of the quicksand. You have to let go of the stuff that's covering up your success and the gifts that God wants for you.